Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to the Touma podcast. This is episode 3 of the podcast. Thank you guys. You guys have been great, man. I'm glad you guys like it so much. It feels the best. But if you're new to the podcast, if you're old to the podcast, if you haven't already, please just go on Apple Podcasts, go on iTunes, just give us a 5-star rating. Give me a 5-star rating. Write a nice review if you can. Thank you to everybody that's already written reviews. Everybody that's given a 5-star rating to the podcast. It takes 2 seconds. If you're in my bio, the bio for the @LukeToumapod Instagram, just click on the link, give us 5 stars, leave a nice little review, a little write-up if you can. You don't have to. Just to click the 5th star. That's all you got to do. And you're helping me out a lot. You're being very nice. You're being good fans of the pod. It's great, man. And as always, follow me on Instagram @Luke.Touma, LUKE.TOUMA. And @LukeToumapod on Instagram. Both of those are good. You guys have been great, man. You guys have been very into it. I got a little bit by my little squirrel here, a little squirrel doll next to me, a little animated fucking stuffed animal squirrel. But you guys have been great, man. You love the clips, which seems great and feels good. I was a little worried, dude. You post shit online. You never know if people are going to like it or not. So it was nice that everybody actually likes the shit. I was so worried that people that like my stand-up were going to be like, this sucks. You fucking suck dick. Dude, you're like, it's so bad. Like, you'll be on some of these meme pages online or something like that, like any of these Instagram pages, and they'll post some rapper kid's, music video. And look, is the rapping good? No. Should people stop rapping forever? Probably yes. They don't do fucking, that type of shit, like the high school rappers. My buddy and I, we were just talking about rappers from our high school, and my friends are going to hear this, so I'm sorry that if you hear this and you're a friend of mine and you rap. But if you are a friend of mine and you do rap, unless you're my buddy Billy, I would implore you to stop rapping. Other than Billy's the fucking man. Shout out to Billy. He makes great music. He's from Buffalo. He's the man. Everybody else, please stop, dude. Please stop. The local rappers, dude. The thing, you go to high school with kids, and they're like kids you smoke weed with and you fucking hang with, and they're nice kids. And then you go to college, and like me, you drop out or you graduate college, and then we're all 25 years old, and the kids are still rapping. They're still rapping. They didn't stop rapping about the struggle. It's like, dude, now the struggle is find a woman that is willing to have kids with a guy who's been rapping unsuccessfully for a decade. The rapping is bad. And it's also like, I know where these kids are from. It's like, dude, you are not a gangster. You're rapping about being a gangster. We used to ride BMX bikes up to the town in Lewiston, New York, and go get Subway from Subway and eat the subs, and then go and fucking throw water balloons at the side of a building that nobody cared about and act like we were badasses. And then we would climb a little rock and act like it was a mountain. And then our moms would pick us up and we'd go home. We weren't shooting at anybody. Nobody's shooting. Nobody's fucking slinging rock. You're from Buffalo. Stop it. There's these guys from Buffalo, Griselda. They're like these gangster rappers. Those guys are gangsters. They grew up on the east side of Buffalo. One guy's been shot in the face. Literally, his name's Conway the Machine. He's one of the biggest rappers out of Buffalo right now. And he got shot in the face. So now he's got Bell's palsy. Literally, he talks like this. He's like, yo, we just trying to represent Buffalo, New York. We just need people to know that, we ain't playing. And even though people don't respect Buffalo, don't take it seriously, we seriously for real. Some of the most talented people ever comes out of Buffalo. And I'm like, what? Listening to their music, like, yeah, dude, me too. I'm from Buffalo. Like, fuck yeah, bro. Growing up in the streets of Buffalo, man, we had it hard, dude. But the reality is, fucking guys, I'm not getting... My neighborhood is a bunch of Italians. It's a bunch of Italian kids getting haircuts 3 times a week and eating pizza. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of kids that's fucking with tomato sauce on their shirt whose mothers are overly protective. None of us were hard. None of you rappers were hard. You're Italian kids. I know you. You grew up with me. You're not hard. We're not rappers, dude. Enough with the rapping. I rapped when I was a teenager. I used to rap. There's a lot of kids that rap. You make little rap songs. Your friend sings, he'll sing a little thing. Then you stop. You got to stop with the rapping. Not when we're grown-ups, dude. It's bad enough. It's almost embarrassing when a successful grown man raps. There's something a little cringy about, dude, even Dr. Dre raps. I'm like, bro, you're almost 50 years old. Or Jay-Z. I'm like, Jay-Z, dude, it's time to start thinking about, like, it's time to start cashing in on that 401k, getting your Social Security checks, get a timeshare down in Naples, Florida. That's what you are. You're a rapper. You're a rapper, but you're an old rapper. That's what you are. You're an old guy. You're an old person, man. You got to start doing old dad stuff. Jay-Z's a dad, dude. You got to start doing dad shit, man. That's what at least Kanye's wearing oversized shirts. He's wearing the dad hats. He's spouting off crazy things. He loves Trump. He's a dad. That's what dads do. Dads wear big shirts and fucking shitty hats, and they love Trump. That's what they do. He's a dad. That's Jay-Z, Dr. J, Eminem. You guys are fucking dads, dude. You got to go do dad shit. Go fishing with your kid and pretend like you know more about fishing than you do, and maybe catch one fish all day and then tell stories about when you were a kid. Tell exaggerated stories about when you were a kid, Do dad stuff. Wear white New Balances. Every rapper over 40 should be wearing white New Balances, and they should be rapping about it. You know what I mean? Every fucking Jay-Z should be like, my white New Balance. Yeah, for real, trying to, I got a rotator cuff injury. That's what Jay-Z should be doing at this point. He's a dad. Be a dad, dude. You're dad, Jay-Z. You got to do dad stuff, You got to wear striped polo shirts from the 80s that you haven't gotten out of your closet. You got to talk about golfing, and you got to go golfing, but never actually be that good at golf. That's what you got to do, You got to listen to CCR. That's what you should be doing. You should be listening to Creedence Clearwater Revival and Neil Young. Do some dad stuff. Listen to some Neil Young, Jay-Z. Don't even make music anymore. Just listen to Neil Young, And talk about the cross-country trip that you and your buddies took your freshman year of college. Do that. Put on some Van Morrison. That's what you should be doing, Jay-Z. No more rapping about the streets. No more being hard. 50 Cent, you're a dad. Stop being hard. You're done being hard. You need to make a campfire and teach your kids how to stack the wood correctly. Teach them how to make a s'more. That's what you should be doing. Dr. Dre, go outside, Go to the Delaware River and pitch a tent and teach your kid how to pitch a tent. Do some dad shit, dude. You're not cool anymore. You don't get to be cool after 40. I'm not as cool as I was when I was 18. I'm 24, about to be 25. Your coolness goes down. You get cool from like birth until like 7 years old. You're cool. Little kids are cool. Then from 7 to 15, you're not cool at all. Because teenage kids, young teenage boys, dude, they're the meanest. Nobody's meaner than 13-year-old boys because they're just not cool. Dude, I was such a mean 13-year-old. Just mean. Just like a mean, nasty. Like every dictator of all time has had the personality of 13-year-old Luke Touma. That's all it was. Joseph Stalin was just uncomfortable in his body. He was starting to grow facial hair but was too scared to shave. That's all he was. He's just the personality of a 13-year-old boy. They're just mean. I was mean because you look awkward. You got body hair growing in places you shouldn't have. You got boobs because you have this baby fat that's still on you, and you're kind of fat, and you're horny all day long, but you have no skills to get any women. So you're just sitting with your fucking crustache and your hard dick and your boobs, and that's it. And you're pissed off. You're mean. But that's what happens. You're cool from birth to 7 years old. And then from 7 to age 15, you're not cool at all. And then 15, you start to get a little swagger about you. Maybe you're doing some push-ups. You got you got rid of the tits. You look cool. You're getting a little confidence. You're starting to figure yourself out. And then you learn about yourself from like 15 to 19. You get cooler pretty much. You get a little cooler every year. And then from 19 for forever, you get less cool. You just are steadily less cool every minute until you get to be like an old man and you tell old like fucking World War II stories, like or like an old Bill Murray guy where like you wear boat shoes and you sit and you smoke a cigar slowly. That's like you get to be a cool old guy if you're like one of those dudes. But other than that, like you're not cool. You don't get to be cool. Cool stuff isn't for you anymore. The old rappers. They got to stop. The old rappers got to stop. My hometown rappers, all the guys in the hometowns, they got to stop, except for my boy Billy. Like I said, I just think, like, rapping's also a thing. Like, if it's not going to work out, like, I don't know, dude. People are going to – that's a weird thing for people to just get on board with late. And the, like, you can't be, like, freestyling over, like, the Shook Ones beat. You know? Like, you're really freestyling over something from Jay-Z's first album? That was in 1996. If you're my age, we were 1 year old then. You can't be doing that. Cannot be doing that. The rapping, dude. Ugh. The old guys, they got to stop. The hometown rappers, they got to stop. There's like 6 people on earth who should be rapping. You know, who lived a wild enough life and are young enough to rap. You know, there's a couple troubled 28-year-olds that should be rapping, who are young enough, you know, who have lived enough life, so where they have actual shit to talk about. They're not like me, where they're riding bikes to Subway and throwing water balloons at the side of buildings, you know, and stealing traffic. That's a big fucking small town suburban thing. You think you're a badass because you stole a traffic cone, and the traffic cone is in your room next to some fucking street sign you stole, and you're like, yeah, I'm a fucking badass. I stole a traffic cone. That's the fucking... Every rapper from Buffalo that I grew up with, dude, you're not about to shoot. Nobody thinks you're going to shoot them. You're the guy who steals traffic cones. Go back to stealing traffic cones, dude. Or have a kid and raise him to steal traffic cones. None of us are shooting anybody. None of us are gangsters, dude. But the old rappers, man, they got to go do some dad shit, bro. You'll be happier, bro. Live your life. Drive a crossover SUV. Drive a car with some good gas mileage and some nice trunk space. You know? So that you can fit all your kids' stuff in there. So that you can fit towels and beach chairs in there. You know? Go sit in one of those fold-out chairs and watch your son's soccer game and not be that into it. And sneak a beer into a koozie, you know? Use koozies. My dad's real into koozies. That's what you should do. If you want to be cool, 50 Cent at this point, 50 Cent, come on with your own line of koozies. That's what you should do. No more fucking trying to be hard, trying to be cool. Dude, sell some fucking koozies, you know? Go whitewater rafting. Do some of that shit, bro. That's all you need to do. You don't need to be cool. You can't be hard. Eminem's trying to be hard. Eminem still. Like, I don't know. It's just not good. It's just not good. If you're listening to Eminem albums in 2020, you're out of your mind. There's so much more life out there than Eminem albums that you could be living, dude. Live it. Ugh. I don't even know how to start talking about this. I think it was because I was talking about the videos. You guys liked the Instagram clips, dude, of the podcast. I'm happy that you did. I worked hard on them, and I'm happy that everybody loves them. And like I said, all the comments, almost every single, there's been maybe 1 or 2 people who like didn't like the podcast or didn't like a thing about the podcast. And I like hearing those too because I want to make it better, you know. But I do think that almost every single person that hit me up said like nice things, which is the shit because you're scared. When you put shit out online, you're fucking terrified. Because you're just vulnerable, and you're like I'm like, you know, it's like a vulnerable experience, and like, you know, people could hate on you, but tell them, meanwhile, any fucking old person that rapped, or any person from Buffalo that's rapped, I'm like, fuck you piece of shit. I'm such a fucking hypocrite, dude. But you're scared when you put shit out online, man. I was scared, but you guys like the clips, which is sick. You especially like the one about my mom saying she's a woman of color. I am. A lot of people said my mom sounds like Marge Simpson. Luke, I'm a woman of color. Luke, stop it. You're a fucking... My mom swears a lot. Fuck you, you fucking asshole. We were on the phone the other day, and we're agreeing about something. And she's going, yeah, that's what it is. That's the deal. And I'm just going, yeah, I agree, totally. No, definitely, you're totally right. Yeah, that's the deal. That's what's going on. And I'm like, Mom, I agree with you. And then finally, she just kept going, yeah, this is it. And I was just like, Mom, why are you talking like we're arguing? We're saying the same thing. We're agreeing with you. You're saying a thing, and I'm telling you, Mom, you're right. Why are you arguing? You're talking like we're arguing. why are you talking like that? Why are you using this tone like you're arguing? We're not arguing. What are you doing? And I literally go, why are you using that tone? I swear to God, my mom goes, my tone is my tone. Fuck off. Fuck off, Lou. Fuck you. Fuck you. My tone is my tone. That's what she sounds like. Everybody says she sounds like Marge Simpson. Obviously, she doesn't sound exactly like that. Let's be real here. But that's what she sounds like. That's her personality to me. That's what her personality sounds like, A good impression can be literally exactly what they sound like Jay Farrow or fucking like the way Jay Moore used to do, or like Frank Caliendo, or it could be like who they are as a person. Like my mom is fuck you, you fucking asshole. That's who my mom is. If you know my mom, you know that's like her spirit animal is, I guess, Marge Simpson. Which made me think, dude, it's every time I think about Marge Simpson, all I think about, like anything with the Simpsons, I almost can't, dude, if you're a dude, anybody, when you watch porn on like Pornhub, those ads on the sides of the porn videos where it's like Homer Simpson fucking Marge, who's watching that? Who wants to watch that? Clearly somebody, because they're on the side of every fucking video. Next to right under the make your dick 12, add 12 inches to your dick and you'll be the whatever, dude. God knows what those guys are selling, by the way. The add 12 inches to the tip of your cock. That's what literally, who's believing that? Like, literally, that's what the ads will say. Like, dude, do you want to add 8 extra inches to the sides of your dick? Yeah, do you want a 12-inch wide cock? Well, click this ad and we'll show you the secret to being an all-time fuck machine. You want to have the biggest, hardest, manliest balls in the game, dude? Call us. We'll give you some big manly balls. Just click this ad and we definitely won't give your MacBook a virus. But you want a big, shiny dick that glistens like the Statue of Liberty? So click on this ad and we're gonna we'll make your dick shine. Just click this ad and we definitely won't send you to a fake malware company that gives you fake software on your desktop that you can never get off, that pops up every time you open Google and will forever slow down your computer and make it more difficult for you to watch YouTube videos. No, we're just gonna add inches to your big new shiny cock. Those are the ads on the sides of the porn videos. But under those ads are the ads for the cartoon fuck videos. The cartoon fuck videos. Who's watching those? Who is watching Homer Simpson fuck Marge Simpson? Somebody. They're on every video. Somebody's got to be watching it. There's clearly a market for it, or they wouldn't put it next to every porn. Every ad. Tweety Bird. Fucking another car. It's fucking Mickey Mouse railing out Minnie Mouse. Who wants to see that? Who's like, I really want to watch porn, but I can't get over my love for the Disney characters. So if only there's a way, where I could watch Bugs Bunny fuck Lil Bo Peep. Who wants to watch that? Somebody has to. There have to be a large contingent of men out there who just want to see their favorite cartoons fuck each other. They just need to. You know what, man? Human women aren't doing it for me anymore, bro. I need to see SpongeBob fuck the shit out of Sandy the squirrel. Someone's thinking that. They wouldn't do it. Either that's the case. There's a bunch of men out there who like to watch weird cartoon sex that makes them nostalgic about their childhood. Yikes. Or there's one advertising guy who they're like, hey, man, it's a porn site. I know you're really into the cartoons, but I think it's time that we just have some humans in the ads, Just have like a hot girl fucking like a buff guy. I think people would be really into that, and then maybe they'd click on your ad for our porn site. And there's one ad guy in the room going, no, I'm sorry, but we cannot do that. It's simply not going to work. We need to watch Tom fuck Jerry. I'm sorry, we're just not able to do that. We can't be doing that. It's not a good enough ad. Humans, people don't like humans. You know what they want to watch? They want to watch Pepe Le Pew get his dick sucked. That's what they need. Just some creepy Liam Neeson voiced fucking advertising agent. That's gotta be what it is. It's one creepy dude or it's 10 million creepy dudes. That's all it is. That's all it can be. Who's watching those? Who wants to watch Bugs Bunny fuck another cartoon? Who wants to watch fucking Elmer Fudd get blown? Why would you want to watch that? There's so many humans you can watch. There aren't cartoons. That's going to give me a bad feeling about my childhood if I watch that. Yeah. You want to... yeah, this is cool, but you ever seen Hey Arnold fuck? I know you into this real human sex, but you ever seen Hey Arnold lay some dick down, dog? Yeah, we need to do that. That's what needs to happen. That's who he is. Either that's the ad guy, or there's a bunch of people out there who are just like, you know what? This porn's cool, but it's not doing it for me anymore. I gotta watch the Fairly Odd Parents get it on. That's what I gotta see. Cartoon sex, man, it's too creepy. You gotta stop with those ads. You gotta stop. Can't do it. Cannot do it. It's not okay. I've been trying not to watch porn, which is, I think it's good, because when I'm with a female, man. You ever hear dudes call that? They're always like hood dudes. They'll call women females. It's so funny. Super like woke people get really mad at that because it does sound insane. You sound like you're like a scientist, like the female specimen and the male specimen. Here on the left hand side is the female specimen, and on the right side is the male specimen. You do sound like you're talking about a woman like she's a petri dish. You know, this is the female organism and this is the male organism. But that being said, dude, hearing a fucking hood black dude say the word female is so fucking funny. What's funnier than that? Yo, man, female, I'll tell you what, man, man, nothing better than a good, like, sexy-ass female. You know, females be saying shit about you, and they don't even know, man. They know who you are. Man, I'm not about to sit here and argue with a female. Come on, dog. You think I'm gonna argue with a female? Stop, bro. Dude, this is so good, the females. But I've been trying to not watch porn. That's what I was saying. Because I'm better with the females if I'm not watching porn. Because the porn is just, we all know the one thing is that it fucks up your expectations. You know, women in real life, dude, they don't want to shove a catcher's mitt up your ass. They just don't. You know what I mean? They don't want to fucking, you know, get you naked and jerk you off and have you dump orange juice on their head or whatever. God knows what we're all watching now. You know, Jesus Christ. But they don't want to do that to you. That's number one. Number two, I think it just like you're too, the expectations wise and also desensitized. You're not supposed to be seeing. It's like watching violent car crashes all day. You know, you don't want to be watching that shit. It's too intense. Nothing you should be watching anything that intense all day long. I'm a huge MMA fan. You shouldn't be watching MMA all day long. My buddy Tim watches MMA all day long. He's out of his fucking mind. He's constantly going, yo, bro, this fucking... yo, bro, this kid at the fucking grocery store looked at me wrong. Might have to fucking put him in a sleeper hold, bro. Fucking kid doesn't know I'm a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, bro. That's what he's like. Because he watches old UFC fights all day long. Like ones from 2006. Just watching Chuck Liddell beat the shit out of a guy. That's back when the UFC fighters, the old ones, are so funny because like now they're athletes. They're like full-fledged, like highly trained athletes. Like they're as good at fighting as LeBron is at basketball, you know, and they're as trained as he is. They go through camps. They've been doing it since they were 3 years old. They're phenomenal natural athletes. They have a wide skill set. You know, they have a unique, weird, like Michael Phelps type body with like, oh, I got a long reach or I got a fucking this or that or whatever. But back in the day, like in 2005, 2006, it was literally like, okay, this is fucking Joey Smith from Columbus, Ohio, and he's here to fight Chuck Liddell. It's just Chuck Liddell beating the shit out of like math teachers from Illinois. It's literally like, all right, this guy he's a firefighter in Indiana, and he's trying his hand at MMA, and it was on like a UFC pay-per-view, and then Chuck Liddell would just beat the shit out of him. You just watch Chuck Liddell's like the only real fighter, and you just watch him beat the fuck out of a fucking mall cop from fucking Arizona. Some guy from Tucson who's guarding the Galleria Mall would just get his shit wrecked by Chuck Liddell. Just get his fuck. And it's just all you watch. You were watching Chuck Liddell beat the shit out of somebody's dad. And then you thought about the kid that was mean to you in 5th grade, and you're like, I wish fucking Chuck Liddell would beat up that kid's dad. Fucking Jimmy. Jimmy's a douchebag. I wish Chuck Liddell would come in here and kick his dad's ass. Just fuck him up. But yeah, you can't. That's why my buddy watches all those old Chuck Liddell fights like they're still happening because he's insane. And it's too much. Same with the porn. Porn's too much, dude. Porn is too much. Trying to just be better with the UFC, dude. That is so funny that, like, yeah, those guys are athletes now. They're not these just strong, like, regular guys anymore. That's what they used to be. It was so funny. You're just watching two. This was because UFC was like a part-time job for them. So they're just a guy who's, like, dissatisfied with his marriage. That's all it was. It's just a guy in fucking Pennsylvania who's a social worker who's just a little bit dissatisfied with his life, and his wife's probably not fucking him too much, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna fight in the UFC, and I'm just gonna, when I'm not here, I'm gonna make a couple $100 extra a month just fist fighting another grown man. Just fucking, me and him are gonna beat the shit out of each other, and it's gonna ramp up the excitement of my life. Because if I have to spend the next 30 years only being a social worker, I'm gonna go fucking crazy. I need Chuck Liddell to kick me in the face to remind me that I love my wife. That's what these guys needed, dude. That's really what it was. That's what the old UFC was. Oh God, dude, it was so ridiculous. None of them, they wouldn't kick, and there wouldn't be like boxing, real like boxing. There was no holds really. They were just like fucking, just two fucking high school principals just be like, it's like beating the shit out of each other like they got in a fight in a Wendy's parking lot, you know? Like they're in that, like like they're fighting over a bulk package of toilet paper rolls at a Sam's Club, just beating the shit out of each other. Two dads kicking each other's ass in a fucking BJ's in a Big Lots. Two dads fighting over a pack of pencils in a Big Lots, just beating the shit out of each other. And Chuck Liddell would always come in and just fuck up whoever the other dad was. That's all it was. But now they're athletes. Now they're like legitimate, high level, like, you know, they're like basketball players or soccer players or something. It's crazy. That's like, those guys are in great shape. I was thinking, dude, at the gym. I go to the gym a lot, as you can tell. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Come on, bro. I'm fucking huge. Huge, dude. Huge fucking muscles. No, I look exactly the same as when I started. Exactly the same as when I started. But I will say, I do love the gym. I like going out. You lift some weights. There are some guys in the gym that, like, they're doing these workouts, like, they're just trying to show off. There's no way that helps you more than push. There was a guy at the gym the other day, I swear to God. He's basically doing a headstand, and then his toe, he's got a barbell, like what you bench press with. He's got a barbell, and it's standing upright. So it's on one of the sides, and it's standing upright like 4 feet in the air. And he's doing a headstand, and he's got one toe rested on the top end of the barbell. So he's basically completely upside down doing a headstand with his toe balancing on the top of the barbell. And then he's doing handstand push-ups with one toe keeping his balance 4 feet above his head. And I'm just like, dude, if you're doing that, you better be Batman. That's it. If you're doing that workout, there's another guy, starfishing. He had sliding rollers on each of his appendages, one on each hand, one on each foot, and then he's going, he's starfishing, spreading himself out on the ground, with like a fucking with like a 45-pound plate on his back, just like spreading his body with these weird rolling things. It's like, bro, if you're doing that instead of push-ups, you better be Batman. You better be fighting crime. You better be fighting crime, dude. Ridiculous. If you're doing that for 2 years and you don't develop the ability to fly, you're an asshole. Because you're just showing off for the gym. There's no way that that's that much better than doing pull-ups. Your fucking headstand push-up with your pinky toe balancing on the top of a barbell. You're an asshole. You're trying to prove to me, prove something to me, prove something to yourself, prove something to your dad that you could do this and I can't, which I can't. I'm curling. I do that. I curl with fucking dumbbells. I do push-ups. I do some sit-ups. I run a little bit on the treadmill. I work out, I work out like a guy with a 9-to-5 who's just trying to stay sexy for his fiance. That's how I work out, I work out like somebody's uncle that was a good football player in high school, and he held some of the records before a black kid stole all the records from him. I shouldn't say stole, but he held the records until there was a more athletic black kid that fucking destroyed all his records. And now he's thinking back to those days, and he's like, remember I had the football records? And he goes in, he does some bench presses, he does some sit-ups, he does some squats, he gets in good shape. That's what you do. Bench press, sit-up, squat, run on the treadmill. Relax, dude. Don't fucking, you're starfishing with fucking, starfish. I gotta put 45 pounds on my back and spread my weight evenly across the ground. Like, dude, if you're doing that and you're not going to end up being one of Chris Brown's backup dancers, you're a douchebag. You don't need those muscles. Those muscles are in a Tiana Taylor video, and that's it. You don't need those muscles. You're a fucking accountant. You work in finance. You don't need you need your starfish muscles, your headstand, balanced toe push-up muscles. You don't. So that's what if you're doing that, you better be a superhero. You better be fighting crime at night with a mask on. Like a creepy, psychotic vigilante. You better have a fucking enemy and you and him get in a fist fight every night and you win so that the movie's good for all of us. That's what you better be doing. Don't fucking... If you're doing that just to show off for me and then you go back to working at an IT center, you're a piece of shit. You're an asshole. You don't need to do that, dude. You don't. Just run on the treadmill, bro. So these guys or the guys that yell, they throw their weights down. Ooh, bro. Yeah. They make those noises. It's like, buddy, we're in a Planet Fitness. There's homeless guys that live here. It's $10 a month. You're not showing off for anybody. It's me and 4 fat dudes who are about to, skip out on their New Year's resolution. That's it. You're not impressing any of us. Stop it with the fucking yelling and the starfish workouts. You get the guys who do. You ever see this one where the guys put the barbell, they put weights on the bar, and then they place the bar where their belt is, like on their waist, and they literally, this is a workout guys do at the gym, they just fuck the air. They just go, It's like, dude, you're really going to work out your fuck muscles in front of me? Have some goddamn respect. I'm a grown man. You shouldn't feel so comfortable air fucking in front of me. You're air fucking with weight on it, What is like... It's also funny when you see the guys doing those workouts, based on how much weight they're putting on, you could tell how much their girlfriend weighs. Like if a guy's got 4 of the big plates on each side, you're like, oh, he's dating a big girl. Yeah. Dating a large woman. We'll say that, If he's just got a little one, he's like, oh, he's got like a petite girlfriend. He's got like a 10-pound plate on each side. But if he's stacking the plates and doing that crazy thrusting fuck workout, you're like, dude, this guy's going home to Lizzo. This guy's going home to a big hefty lady, a real woman, a real old-fashioned woman who could, work in the yard and herd the cattle and churn butter. An old woman like that. He needs to work out those fuck muscles so he can go home and satisfy her before this long winter. Just don't do that stuff in the gym, dude. You're trying to make me feel weird. You do make me feel weird. I'm talking about it right now. You don't need to do that. Just do push-ups, man. You're not fighting fucking crime, dude. Nobody needs to see that. You're creeping everybody out. Creeping us out. Ugh. I was, dude, it's just bad, man. I try to work out. I just can't fucking, you can only do it so much. If you realize it's 90% diet. And what is my diet really going to be? Am I going to eat am I going to eat grilled chicken and sweet potatoes for my entire life? My buddy Stevie Blue Eyes. Look him up. He's a comedian / former felon / ex-con / now amateur porn star. He dates the famous porn star Nikki. No, that's the old one. He dated Nicole Aniston. That's who he dates. But I remember I went up to his hotel room to fuck. Obviously, me and him fucked. No, he was in Boston doing shows when I lived in Boston. And I went up to his hotel room, and he's in perfect shape, like 12-pack abs, ripped. No part of him has any fat on it. And he he's like, you want to eat? He's like, did you eat? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, all right, cool. All right, then I'll just eat up here. And I was like, all right. And I swear to God, like, it literally, I don't even know if he's keeping them in the fridge. I think they're in the hotel little mini fridge. He opens mini fridge. He takes out giant freezer bags of grilled chicken and sweet potatoes and just starts stuffing his face with grilled chicken and sweet potatoes. He's like, yeah, this is all I eat is grilled chicken and sweet potatoes. And then I was like, he looked more ripped than the last time I had seen him. I was like, oh, dude, you look like you got even more ripped. He's like, yeah, I cut nuts out of my diet. I don't eat nuts anymore. Almonds, cashews, there's too much fat in them. I was like, dude, nuts are bad for you now? What am I going to eat? With grilled chicken, sweet potatoes, that's it. I'm not going to fucking eat that. That's not my game. I'm not Stevie Blue Eyes. I'm not dating porn stars. I'm a regular Joe who does push-ups at the gym and eats fucking tacos from time to time. That's it, dude. I'm not one of these, you can't. That's a commitment to being hot. Like, Stevie's hot, He's a hot fucking dude. And he's committing to be a hot dude. Which is a lifestyle choice that is not an easy one. Because you're eating grilled chicken and sweet potatoes. You're doing starfish fucking thrust headstand workouts at the gym probably. You're using skincare products. You're getting your hair cut like 3 times a week. That's a lot to try to be a hot dude. You could be cute or like, oh, he's handsome, but to be a hot dude, there's a lot of effort that goes into that. Not many straight guys, with the exception of a choice few. There's a very definite ceiling to how pretty a straight guy can be. Like, we're just not that pretty. We're kind of gross. We all kind of smell a little weird. Our rooms are not really nice. They're just like, there's no posters on our walls. If there are, they're kind of ripped. Like, the paint's always chipped off our stuff. The bed's never made. We fucking have one towel that we use over and over again. We have 2 towels max. If you're a dude with more than 2 towels, you're gay. That's it. You're gay, and you're probably pretty as hell. You're probably good looking, dude. You're probably very good looking. But that's it. There's just not, most straight dude, we're not good looking guys. That's a commitment to be a hot dude. Stevie, my buddy, is one of the only hot dudes I know who is straight. And it's wild. He lives that life, But if you're a guy and you're straight, you're just not going to be pretty, dude. We're just not that pretty. We're not built like that. We're dudes. We're just kind of smelly. We're grimy. We're kind of gross. We play video games. We eat fucking, Domino's pizza. We make mean jokes. So this is not a pretty life if you're a straight dude. It's just not. But, gay dudes out there, I get it. Gay dudes want to, like, flip a straight dude, a lot of them. That's, like, a thing. A lot of my buddies are gay, and they say that you want to, like, flip straight dudes. That's, like, a hot thing for some gay guys. I don't get that at all. You guys are way better looking than us. If I was gay, I would never fuck me. There's so many good-looking gay dudes out there to take your pick, dude. Why do you want a straight guy? Come on. You could have some beautiful fucking shiny 6-pack abs guy who looks like David Beckham. He's probably gay. David Beckham's too hot to be straight. That's my ruling. Maybe that's all it is. Any guy better looking than me, I think, is gay. Maybe that's all I'm saying, really. I'm just like, oh, is he better looking than me? Dude's fucking gay, bro. Oh, he's better looking than me? Nah, dude. Any dude who fucking I'm literally that's my requirement. I'm like, dude, any dude who fucking smells good, dude, he's fucking gay. That's why I stink, because I'm a real man, bro, who stinks. So fucking stupid. Oh man. It's fucking so stupid. Fuck. Alright, man. Look. So here's what have we learned today? If you go to the gym, work out like a normal person. Don't do the starfish fuck workouts. If you're watching porn, Watch porn with real people. Please don't watch Marge Simpson fuck Homer. You know? You don't need to. We don't need to. Come on. You got to watch Cartman get blown? Stop it. Don't be doing that. Okay? And that's it. And eat what you want to eat. You know? Eat what the fuck you want to eat. Have a good time. Guys, you've been great with this podcast. It's been very fun. I appreciate you guys listening. I'm having a really good time doing it, man. I'm having a fun time getting here every week and fucking recording the episodes. It's just been fun, man. It's super fun. So please subscribe on iTunes or Spotify, wherever you listen. If you're on iTunes, please, on Apple, please leave a 5-star rating and review. I'd really appreciate the ratings. Follow me at luke.touma on Instagram, at luke.touma. The podcast, at Luke Touma Pod on Instagram. And if you're not watching this full video, you can go watch the full video on YouTube. It is on my YouTube. It should be on my page on Instagram. Or if you just search Luke Touma on YouTube, you'll see it. The full fucking video. You'll be able to see this whole thing in the podcast room. See my face. Watch the expressions. It's a real show. Come on, man. It's going to be great. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. I'll see you next week.